What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Jusballout podcast. I'm Just Nicks.
It's your boy Jay Red.
AB here.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Playoff time.
Playoff time. We back for another episode, baby.
I already know what today is.
Hey, look, man, we're gonna start off on
it's playoff time. Aren't we excited? Everybody going to the my bad.
Hold on, bro. Chill. Lay off my boy for a second, man. We gonna start off.
My bad.
We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna start off. We're gonna keep it positive. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna shout out, the winners, the national championship winners. We had a great national championship game.
Yes.
Kansas and North Carolina. I really thought North Carolina was gonna pull it off, but they was unable to get it done. Caleb Love was off. I was like, dang, that boy off.
He got hurt, man.
I mean, no, that was what's the name that got hurt. Caleb got hurt.
He like tweaked his ankle.
He did. I think I might have missed that one.
But yeah, Badcock, he messed his foot up. The funniest one was Cam Johnson, little brother, who was dying out there, throwing up on the court.
You know what Bill Rafferty said? He's like, no, I think it might have been Jim Nance. He was like, yeah, it must be the minutes. He hasn't played this type of minutes.
Oh,
I was like,
that was a great game. But the Duke game was one of the all-time greats, man.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I mean, I really thought the Kansas game was better though. I feel like
the comeback aspect, yeah.
The comeback. I mean, I get it because it probably was a lot of emotion into
they were so back and forth, man. Yeah.
I get it.
The final chapter to the rivalry.
Yeah, they sent my man packing, man. Sent them on packing, man. I just knew in my heart. I kind of felt like he was gonna go off on that chariot, man. Riding good, him and his wife.
I thought Paolo could take you to the promised land one more time.
Man, it's hard to win.
It is.
Especially
in NCAA. Yeah, man. You can't be – you going to have bad games in them 6-game stretches, and you got to find a way to survive like UNC did against Baylor, but then they finally don't survive in the championship game.
Right.
Michigan State in 2009 when they went crazy, finally get all the way to the championship game, run out of gas, lose by 40. It's tough, man.
I don't know if that was gas, though.
I just mean like momentum gas more so than physical gas. Yeah.
I don't know if that was gas.
I'm a State fan.
That wasn't gas.
Yeah, that's a different kind of gas.
I knew dominance.
I knew that was an uphill battle. I already knew.
Yeah, man, you know how that go. But yeah, man, I thought it was a good national championship. I felt like everybody got their money's worth. College basketball earned a little bit more, earned the stripes back a little bit more as far as like because I felt like it was kind of a down year for the sport. Because I feel like us as fans, we still getting used to like the changes of college basketball. Like
it's all one and done kids now, so it ain't.
But then the transfer portal is crazy too, because it's like,
weren't you just on another team a year ago?
Like, man, I know him from somewhere, bro. Oh man, he played at what's name?
Bro, it was one game I was watching the tournament. When they list the starting lineup, it's like, oh, he's a freshman. He's like, bro, 4 of them said graduate. I'm like, bro, what's going on?
A whole bunch of them.
Yeah, man, think about it. Brady Manick was on the same team as Trae Young when they was freshmen.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
At Oklahoma, and now he was playing for the national championship with North Carolina.
No, for sure. They had a whole timeline of his looks on ESPN. They did like a whole time. Like he looked like he wasn't in college to the point where he looked like, man, somebody's dad out there.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. But North Carolina timed out. But I still say, bro, I'm gonna tell you who made me mad. And I'm sorry he got hurt. But Bacon made me so mad, bro, because he could have had 20 and 15, like 25 and 15.
Throwing them heat seekers at the rim.
And they would have been up by like 25. Like, just off his throws.
He was throwing them dodgeballs at the rim.
I gotta get the number. Like I can't even just leave off and not get the number. Like I gotta get the number. Dog. Like I gotta get the number of his free throw attempts, dog. Like I got to.
It's crazy. I just knew at halftime the game was over too. That's what's crazy. That's what made the comeback so kind of more exciting to me because I really like, and I don't always do that on like a 15-point game or something, but I truly, the body language, everything in the first half was just like, man, these boys done.
You got to bury the team. Like when we playing basketball on Saturdays, and you look up and you either up 13-0, going to 16, or down 13-0. What's the thing you always say? You like, man, the game not over, man. Cause you hit a couple shots, and next thing you know, it's a ball game, man.
Hey, stop three. We right back in it, man.
One stop for the.
He really didn't do that bad though.
Who?
Maybe it just looked bad to me, dog. I don't know. It's just. He was still 3 for 13 though.
Yeah, nah.
What you mean he ain't do that bad?
No, I'm talking about field goal. I'm just talking.
Okay.
Free throws, he was 9 for 13, which ain't bad.
Okay.
He wasn't. That's not that bad, but like, still, like, even in the last couple of series, like he was just missing so many free throws. It was pissing me off, bro. Because I'm just like, dog, you were walking 2020.
He really like impressed me with how well he rebounded though.
He rebounds excellent, bro.
Man,
what are you like more accustomed to seeing? College kids miss free throws in the tournament, or college field goal kickers never making field goals, no matter how close they are or what? Like what
field goal kickers at college be ass, man. Like, I be watching them go wide right and left off that
27 yards out. And not even close. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at their body structures. I'll be like, man, come on, man. Number 97 can't do that.
97. He got the glasses and everything.
He can't do that. Yeah, the science teacher out there, man.
That's
trying to line it up by science and stuff, man. Like,
he get his free education.
Kick the field goal, man. But yeah, man. All right. You know, we massaged it.
We massaged it.
All right, here we go.
Hey, we massaged it, man. So
Art couldn't wait for this day. He's been waiting. He's been waiting on this day since last season.
Man.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. Hey, because I knew this day was coming. I knew this day was coming.
I didn't. I'm gonna be real. I did not.
The day they signed Russell Westbrook, two things was gonna happen.
You ain't say this though.
Either LeBron was gonna take a back seat because he 37.
Yeah.
And let Russ.
Wait, why are you air quoting 37?
Because sometimes 37 is old for LeBron, and sometimes it don't matter for LeBron. So we gotta put it in context when the 37 matter.
Only when he drop 50 and he come and sit down, and he be like,
"I'm officially $11,754."
Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Tally gave me a low interest line of credit.
That could have been way worse.
It could have been. Excuse me to all my followers, man. You know what I'm saying? All the audience members, man. ESPN just playing stuff, bro. Like, I don't be knowing. Like,
but he could have took that backseat for Russ, or the other likely scenario was AD was gonna blow a tire and LeBron had to go hero ball, and then he was gonna himself fall apart at the end. And the Lakers wasn't gonna have nothing left, and this is what happened. So, I seen this day coming, man.
Honestly, I wish Bron could have taken the backseat, but the way Russell played, he needed to be in the backseat.
Oh, so now it's Russ falls now.
I kind of feel like him and LeBron had a power struggle.
It's Russ fault now.
They couldn't really.
It was Russ though. Was it always?
I ain't gonna say it's his fault, but I definitely think his bad play.
He stunk for sure, but he didn't fit in. Like I think Justin is saying is it Russ' fault he never fit into the Lakers.
I think it was just the collection of people that they had together. It didn't make sense at this point in time in their careers. Like LeBron's not like LeBron. Look, LeBron played the most pivotal position almost in the NBA Like that tweener position between that 3 and that 4, that's like guarding multiple positions and like he not able to do that no more. And not saying that he should. He shouldn't even be able. He shouldn't have to do that. I mean, he averaged 30.
Yeah,
what else do you want from him? You know what I'm
He
saying?
going to check the Dorian Finney-Smiths in the corner. That's
That's it.
Go give my dog some defenders, man.
He deserved that. Like I'm gonna give it to him, but he don't deserve to be over there with Melo. Melo already a liability too. Like they should not be on the floor together.
All right, it's your decoy. He was checking Joe Harris in the corner. He wasn't checking.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Giannis. He was standing next to Joe Harris in the corner. He wasn't checking Durant in the playoff.
We got to stay on topic, man.
I'm just saying, we got to talk about everybody doing it. Don't just come out.
You can definitely say LeBron's defensive effort has definitely
declined,
slacked off. Like he's definitely like getting back on. Like Giannis is not a great on-ball defender. I will give you that. He's a rim protector. Yeah. But Giannis is still going to give you effort on defense, and LeBron comes sometimes.
LeBron ain't doing.
He said, "I'm getting 30 a night. Make somebody else play some defense."
I'm gonna let you know though, if we don't got dudes hitting the side of the backboard, kicking the ball out of bounds, running down there 1-on-5, missing layups and junk, yeah, I bet Brown would be more engaged. My man is frustrated out there. He got to score 50 to get a win.
That's true.
Like it's tough out there.
He might have made a point. But I will say, this is the only thing I got on him right now that I'm disappointed in. And, usually Bron plays, bro. Bron play every game. But, bro, you mean to tell me you couldn't do 2 real quick? You couldn't give me 2 dubs real quick?
Bro.
I'm just, listen.
Against the Pelicans, too.
I can't get 2 dubs.
Against the Pelicans without their best player.
This is the question I'm gonna ask you. This is the key question. Was MJ done that?
Would MJ have done what?
What you mean?
What do MJ got a hurt ankle at the time? I don't know. My man's ankle.
An ankle.
Yes, bro.
An ankle.
You run up and down the court with every step on that ankle.
Is it a fracture?
On that ankle.
Is it a fracture?
Change directions on that ankle.
Is it a fracture?
That ankle is very imperative to basketball.
Plantar fasciitis? What is it?
Come on, man. An ankle.
I'm just trying to fit.
It's an ankle, bro.
A sprained ankle, right? That's what it was. High sprain.
Did
they say that?
That's just what y'all know in the media.
I'm just saying, did they say high ankle sprain?
I don't know. I think it's just an ankle sprain.
We saw him rolling, so I don't know if it was a tweak, a sprain.
He tweaked it.
I see.
Brian, it definitely swelled up.
I guarantee you.
He been battling the ankle too. You feel me? He been battling this ankle too.
Can I say one thing? I'm just going. I can find you 100 clips of Brian tying his shoe up some more. Because he might have tweaked his ankle a little bit.
But when you're 37, you don't recover as fast, bro.
Okay. Also, this is a lingering ankle injury. This ain't just he was 100. Like this ankle been bothering him.
But that's my whole point. Is it's been bothering you. Been playing. You averaging 30. You couldn't give me 2 wins.
He tweaked it literally the last game he played. In which
didn't they lose 6 straight though? Before getting eliminated.
I mean, he was out.
No, they own a good little streak. He
legitimately lost 2 of them joints. Out of them 6 or 7 that they lost consecutive. He lost 2 of them. But my whole point is you
lost
couldn't. I'm saying he was on the floor.
Oh yeah. I mean, he been on the floor for the.
He said lost how.
Not through the 7th street. He missed a lot of games in between that though.
No, I'm just saying this season he done been on the floor for some L's. So
That's all I'm saying. It's just all I'm talking about. I'm not mad at LeBron for losing some of them games early in the but I'm just saying the Kobe's and the Mikes of the world I don't see them going out like that though. And
going out, Kobe had the Lakers getting the second pick every year in the draft. They wasn't making the playoffs either. They was lottery pick teams, bro. So what's up?
Kobe was trife at the end, but he did tear his Achilles, so that had a lot to factor into it.
We talking about a torn. We talking about a sprained ankle. Which one we talking about?
I'm just saying, like, I really don't.
You ain't answer my question though. You answer my question.
What's the question?
Would Mike or would Kobe or MJ would they have played those last games?
Do they have a hurt ankle?
I'm asking you a question.
I need to know because
no, there's no context.
Brian would have played if his ankle wasn't hurt.
I'm putting you in the same scenario. I'm asking you, would Kobe or Jordan would they
have sat out with a hurt ankle?
They have sat out with a hurt
ankle. With a significantly hurt ankle.
Significantly.
You're a liar,
yes.
bro. You're a liar.
They would have sat out with a hurt ankle. Bro, my man's running up and down the court.
You're a liar, cuz.
Running and jumping and up and down the court.
I just want you to tell the truth.
He said significant.
I just can't believe you in here lying like this, bro.
I'm not lying. No, listen. I'm not even lying. Listen to me.
How many games in your life have you watched of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant?
Bro, Mike played a flu game, a game with a flu, which is really a hangover. And now he just can't play through anything. Kobe had a hurt shoulder, a popped out pinky. That shit ain't an ankle where you gotta run up and down the court and jump every play. It's an ankle, bro. It's an ankle in basketball.
Do you hear him, bro? Now he acting like we never played basketball. Like we don't know what a hurt ankle is. Like, hold on.
That's not what I'm acting like. I'm saying like y'all comparing them to dudes who Mike.
I'll play devil's advocate for you, Knicks.
Please.
Chris Paul when he sat out a game 7.
Why you at? Hold on, man. Where is this going?
I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Tore his whole hamstring. What are you talking about?
A hamstring?
He tore it? Over ankle soreness?
He tore the hamstring.
Over ankle soreness. So you mean to tell me you taking a hamstring over an ankle?
Yeah, recently tweaked her ankle, bro. His junk is hurt.
You are terrible right now.
Why do y'all feel like Brown wouldn't like? What does he?
Then you say
no.
Devil advocate. Like
I just
what was appropriate with that? Like
the
question was this, Art.
Mm-hmm.
It was one question. The question was, would Mike or Kobe sat out these last couple of games?
Yes, with a hurt ankle.
Hold on, I ain't even done with the scenario. Let me paint the whole picture for you. Would Mike or Kobe sat out these last couple games with a slightly sprained ankle with chances of not making the playoffs?
Bro, are they ankle really hurt? Y'all just acting like when has Bron gave off this vibe that he just won't play a game? Like when has he ever done that in his 19-year career, bro?
Because we never seen him just not facing the playoffs.
Bro, he did make the playoffs his first.
So you saying he went out? You saying he went out with a loser's limp? Saying he just bowed out
with the playoffs his first year in LA?
But why
he did not play games,
bro? He didn't play a whole 50 games, bro. He had to come back. Actually, he came back and played.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And they was way out of the playoffs. I'm talking about right now where you.
This is what I mean, though. This is what I mean. So, like, if he playing in, if he could, he would play now. Like, Brian don't. Why would he run from a play-in? He played in a play-in last year.
So you want to tell me
running from that?
So you want to tell me what's more embarrassing? His first year with a bunch of young guys, where we gave him a pass. The world gave him a pass. This year, he had guys that he wanted. He had vets. He didn't want to face that embarrassment like that. He wanted that shit to fall on Russ. Like,
you don't think that this season has been embarrassment? You don't think he been coming on? He been facing it. He been facing it the whole year.
That's crazy. He tweeted as an April Fool's joke he was out for the season and then really never played again.
Did he ever tweet April Fool's?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe he was really telling us something, y'all.
He played a game though.
The Pelicans game.
He played.
That was after the April Fools.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah, because AD came. He did come play with.
He played one game.
Yeah, he tweaked his joint. He tweaked his joint.
Man had 38. Man, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
He
like,
cold. You feel me? He tweaked his joint and had 38. He nice.
He was 1 for 4 in the fourth quarter for that game, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to hear that, man. Like,
man,
all I'm saying, the question, it was just one question, bro. I didn't got on pod after pod and gave this man all the respect. I ain't saying nothing bad about LeBron in weeks. Probably this whole season we've been talking about LeBron. I ain't even been on his head because I'm like, bro, he's leading the league in scoring. Not now, but he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I say? I can't say nothing. But right now, I have to say, like, would Mike or Kobe have done that? I don't think Mike or Kobe would have sat out. Sorry.
I don't like. It's hard to say that because the injuries they faced were never an ankle. It was never nothing like that.
Are you serious, bro?
I am serious. Mike played through a hangover, bro.
Injuries Kobe played through.
I will say
played through a shoulder and a pinky and a finger. He wasn't playing through a bum ankle, bro.
He did play. Yeah, I remember the time.
His shoulder.
No, he did hurt his ankle. The time Dante Jones landed, or like he landed on Dante Jones, and he was. I'm pretty sure that was the same year when he had D'Antoni and was like playing 48 minutes a game just to get them in the playoffs.
That's all I'm saying. He know. He don't.
His ankle wasn't hurt though.
He doesn't.
Brian had done that. Brian had done
answer it, dog. You don't want to answer.
I answered it. They would not with an ankle injury, bro.
You're crazy.
I don't think they will with an ankle injury.
Okay, we take it. I'm gonna take it. I love you, so I'm gonna just take it. Just take it for what it is.
I'm just saying.
You know.
No. This is what the injury is where I'm going. Like, yeah, Mike would play through some injuries. He wouldn't play through a bum ankle, bro. He can't do that. Okay. He'll play through a hangover and y'all call it a flu game. I get that.
You mean to tell me about 6 games left in the season and all he got to do is win 2? And he can't give me 2 with this little bum ankle,
we should have won 2 games. I'm not saying like I'm of the thought that the Lakers should have made the playoffs. So that you feel me? That's fair criticism.
I just wanted to see him go all the way out with a fight. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, my man was fighting.
Put a legend out. Put a legend out. Put a legend out.
He was fighting, bro. He had 38 on the tweaked ankle game, his last game. He was leading the L and scoring, bro.
All right, we lost. We got to pick it up.
Giannis, Joker, and Embiid having historic seasons, and Bron was still leading the L and scoring, bro.
Okay. So I will say, Kobe did hurt his ankle pretty bad the same year that they barely made the playoffs, and it was like a couple of days before the playoffs started. Not a couple of days, couple of weeks. It was March 14th when he hurt his ankle really bad, and that was the same year he was playing 48 minutes. Not every night, but he had nights where he wasn't subbing. Because they that was the year he tore his Achilles at the end. They made the playoffs, but obviously he didn't play. So for context, that was that same year. Now, whether you say by the time the playoffs came, his injury was not as significant as what you feel LeBron's is, but just for context, that's when that happened.
But also in that context, Kobe tore his Achilles later that year. So that's what y'all asking my man to go do right now.
I'm not saying that. Listen, man. Look, dog.
Now you feel me? Kobe played through his shit and tore the Achilles.
My question. I'm not trying to put in all these scenarios. Only thing I said, I had one question.
Would they sit out?
Would they sit out?
Versus they should, I guess, is that a different question?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I asked, would they have with the mentality of us knowing the history of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, would they have sat out with just a tweaked ankle? Because he's been playing on this tweaked ankle.
I just feel like, all right, if y'all go get on here and criticize Bron and the Lakers for how they playing,
why don't you just give me them couple of games and then sit out?
When would he have time to sit out? They in a play-in. I'm saying like that's what they would have been in.
He could have got me them W's that I needed, bro. You feel me? So he could have had an advantage where he could have said if he like that New Orleans game was big. That put him over. They would have gave him a tiebreaker. You feel me? They already didn't have a tiebreaker over the Spurs. So that's what I'm saying. Like then the Denver game, like we needed you to play for that. We needed that.
He played in the one that they really need and they lost.
He played in the Denver game, didn't he? Or he didn't play? He didn't play in the Denver game.
No, he ain't playing the Denver game. That's what I'm saying. Like we needed him in them games. Like yeah, you might not be
the Pels game he played and they lost, bro.
Pels he played.
Yeah, he just quit.
That was like the one that really kind of put the cherry on top a little bit.
No.
The next one kind of had some.
No, Tuesday did.
Yeah, but they still would have needed a little help though.
I mean,
Spurs.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I guess Jordan's thing is at 37, 38, why risk a potential significant injury?
That's not what I'm saying.
At 37, 38, what you got to lose? What are you talking about?
I truly feel like if Bron could play, he would have played. I genuinely just don't have reason to question that part of his career.
The history of me watching LeBron, I've seen when he really wants something. You see his emotions. You see everything. Like you just seen Bron about to cry on the court. How bad he want to win. To me, looking at him, looking at his body language, look at how he chilling on the bench, laughing and chilling.
They packed it in a while ago.
He been packed his shoes up, bro.
They packed it in a while ago.
Dog. Like it was like listen, bro. That man been tied his shoes up, bro. That's my whole thing.
How he been out there leading the L and scoring. When did he pack it in?
And that's cool, bro. But like, that's cool. I'm just saying, like, we wouldn't have. My whole question was, it's still gonna go back to my question. Would Kobe and Mike have done it? And you know, Kobe and Mike they would have played, bro, for sure.
Man,
until we got into them playing games, for sure.
I don't know.
For sure, Kobe not going out like that. No, sir, ski. If he got a chance to get into the playoffs, no, it's not happening, bro. That man will look at you crazy if you say.
I guess Mike would have too, huh? We don't know because all Mike had to play through was a hangover because he drank too much.
Mike never was in that position, except for when he was 40 and he was with the Wizards and he came back.
And they still won more than 31 games on the Wizards. They was terrible. Mike was terrible.
I didn't even say all that. You know what I'm saying?
He was terrible this year too, though. We was terrible this year, guys.
No, y'all was super terrible.
I'm not gonna lie, we were terrible this year.
50 L's in a season is crazy.
That's bad, bro. That's bad.
We were terrible this year.
When you trade the whole team for two players and one of them never plays, and I'm not even saying that it's Brian's fault or it's Brian, but when you trade the whole team for two players, one stinks and the other one never plays.
That was a hookup.
I don't think that
was a hookup. Westbrook wanted to come home. They put the play down for him, let him come home. That's all it was, bro. Just call
the Westbrook trade wasn't even really. I felt as if the Lakers, that wasn't a terrible trade to me.
It wasn't a terrible trade. I just feel like they got too old. They got too old. They got too old, dog. Like you got.
Let me rephrase that because I definitely didn't think Russ fit or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what the Lakers gave up per se, you know what I mean?
They gave up a lot of young talent, though. That's what.
Yeah, they gave up the rest of because now they got all bottom of the barrel guys.
Yeah.
With them, like Melo ran out of gas. Dwight is at the end.
I'm saying like the KCP Cools. You feel me? Like I feel that. I understand that, but Cools out of that. Cools is who I missed. You feel me? Like.
And I know you always go back and say he brought a shit, but AD's basically been hurt every year he's been in LA.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, AD got to get back focused, man.
He don't seem like. All right, I've been saying this off air the whole year. Like, bro, what?
He won the ship and he put it in.
He lost his hunger, his drive. Like he's
shooting all jumpers and stuff.
Gotta get back, bro. Gotta get back focused.
It's like he think he proven already because he got the shit. Like I need your hunger to be again when you didn't think he was proven, AD.
What do the Lakers look like next year? Because
we got to stop doing
they
what
got
we
to
got.
clean. It sounds like they're gonna clean house. Vogel gone.
I don't think Westbrook leaving, but I definitely think
Westbrook got to go.
I don't think Westbrook leaving. I think what's gonna happen is they gonna fix that front office. You feel me? Like Pelinka got to go. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't like, bro. You need some control in there. You need some dude.
I agree with you, but I disagree that Westbrook comes back. There's no way he comes back, man. They was booing him in the hole.
He's still top 75. Like they ain't gonna just do him like that. I don't know. They might. You might.
Man,
I could be wrong.
I seen something that they said the Lakers ain't ruled out waiving him going in the next season. Like he can't come back. No, I mean honestly, our roster was terrible. Like,
right, bro.
I know
they
we got some
started
names.
Ariza for a couple games. That was crazy.
I know. I realize everybody, the Brian haters gonna be like, y'all got top 75 players. Like, I get we got some names on our team, but like, genuinely, the roster wasn't good. We was starting Bazemore. We was starting Ariza. Like these dudes.
Them was two guys that went from the starting lineup to never playing again. Yeah. You don't see that often. And Kendrick Nunn played him, and DeAndre Jordan gave him nothing.
We got tricked off by the names. That's all.
You feel me? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I knew this was going to happen because if it's them three and the rest old vet men guys, you setting yourself up for disaster.
A team full of vet men just is setting you up for nothing. THT not really giving us nothing. We got
to drop the ball. Like I think
it was a collection. It was a collection that dropped the ball.
I mean, bro,
you love trying to give Brian some shoulder, but
I ain't even gonna throw it on Brian. I think at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. I feel like he let Pelinka like play his job a little bit. I think he gave him some pointers on some people that he could keep, but like
Pelinka wasn't great. I'll give you that.
I think they overdid the we need to have vet experience.
Anthony Davis.
We need to have vet experience around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to have a bunch of guys that's on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
But also this too, when Brian is making what Brian's making, AD's making what AD's making, and Russ comes in making 45. Like you did have to fill the roster out with some vet men for sure. Like, you know what I mean?
The whole team.
They had to come take them vet men.
Your mid-level was Kendrick Nunn, and he didn't
play a game. Like, so
they gave him a lot of money. And then like you said, THT wasn't what they thought he was gonna be. So that was a huge blow.
Man, we could have got Kyle Lowry. They turned down the Lowry trade last year.
When they had Stanley starting playing 35 minutes, THT still couldn't even get in the game. That's when I knew he's out of there too.
But is that a little bit on Vogel? Because at that point, I'm like, THT needs to be on the floor at this point, man. You feel me? At least see what we got. At least show your asset to try to trade him a little bit. Show him off.
He gonna low-key play better for somebody else.
He needs a different situation though. I don't think he doesn't have talent. He's just not ready to be on a team that's trying to win now. He really not to like go and flourish on. He can't.
So let me ask you this, Justin, because obviously Jordan is going to be biased towards LeBron, but does LeBron deserve any, besides the sitting out the 2 games for the whole season and finishing in 11th place? Does he deserve a pass because of his individual performance, or should he face criticism for how bad the Lakers played this year?
My point, mine's kind of stay the same. Like I can't even get on him for the whole year. You feel me? Like my thing is just them last couple of games. I just wanted a little like I can't blame him. I can't blame him for what at 37 years old, you leading the lead in scoring. I mean, you leading the lead in scoring. Like, what else do you want from him? I'm not expecting him to do chase down blocks no more. I'm not expecting him to guard the best player no more. He's 37 years old. I ain't expecting that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But I do expect him, as being one of the greatest of all time, is to, go out on his shield and be like, I'm playing with a little sore ankle or not. I'm just sorry. That's just me. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, all the greats would have did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think all the greats would have did it. Not saying he not great. I'm just saying, like, I was just shocked. That's
bro. I'm looking at the roster.
I don't disrespect him. I I don't lose no respect of him on that. I'm just saying I expected that.
Bron deserved criticism because he purged squad. You feel me? So I think he deserved criticism. But I don't think it's like
guys in the past have gotten criticized for similar seasons.
Like who?
I'm just saying, when you have great players that have great individual season, but their teams aren't that good.
He trying to work Steph into this
no,
argument.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
But this is my whole thing with that though, is like I think the game just catching up to a lot of people. Like that's even like when like people got to stop saying that they expected the Warriors to be what they was gonna be. Like nobody said, bro, they about to win the championship in 2015. Come on now.
The second half Warriors is more what I thought they were going to be, like this Warriors team versus what we saw at the beginning of the year.
I'm talking about like we
just
never
in the
thought,
beginning of that dynasty.
Oh, okay. I know. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
We didn't say that they were going to be these guys that was like going to have
dynasty basically.
Yeah, have a dynasty. We didn't say that. Like, there's no way that we saw that. Like, Steph was what he was.
Draymond was second round pick. Wasn't even playing.
Second round pick. This is all a drafted team. You know what I'm saying?
He did have David Lee, an all-star in front of him, though.
No. I'm not saying that Draymond, but like Justin saying, nobody saw Draymond, Clay, and Steph becoming what they. I give you that.
No, I'm with you on that for sure.
So my whole point is to say is that, like, bro, you got teams like Memphis that's coming. You know what I'm saying? That put the Warriors out last year. That, like, bro, they can be beat. You feel me? Because they are a well-coached basketball team
with talent.
Yeah, I just think.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm just.
Our head to this bet right now.
Hold on, but that's my whole thing. Is like, bro, these are NBA basketball players, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, there's 400 basketball players on the team. I mean, like in the NBA,
in the league, best in the world.
Like, bro, so how can we just say these guys are not good? Like,
relatively speaking,
when we say of talent.
When we say that, we're saying relatively to compare to the rest of the league. We respectfully, of course.
I'm just saying that I think a lot of times that got to do with, like, it's a bad collection of talent. Like, it's not the right mix. Like, when you look at Memphis, you got Desmond Bain came from TCU. You got Steven Adams that's become a whole nother force. He's been kind of boo-boo like 3-4 years before that. You know what I'm saying? JJ, you got JJ. He's still like showing us something.
Dylan Brooks can get you 20.
But we just starting to see this though. Like it's easy for somebody to go get a dub, but like, can you give me a dub for a full season?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can you shoot 40+% for a whole season? Something Desmond Bain has done. Ja Morant, can you really average 20 and 8? Can you do that for a full season? Like, these are like, this is a well-oiled machine. Like, they got some, like, their coach is good. Like Phoenix, when you look at them as a team, they're a good oiled machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lakers don't look like a good oiled machine because it's a whole bunch of guys on a team with resumes and there's no structure. You feel me? How you gonna tell a grown man that got to go pick his kids up and all this and all these? You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about like they're playing against kids. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the game was different back in the day. Like when Jordan played against the Utah Jazz in the finals, it was a bunch of 35+-year-old guys, like 30 and up guys. Like,
super vet league back then.
A super vet league. Like these young boys is running, they playing. So you can't come in there lackadaisical. You down 30 by halftime.
Hey, as great as he is, Brian just can't carry him no more, man.
He can't carry him. He can't do that no more. That's what I'm saying. It was a bad collection of talent, which Brian, I say, okay, Brian can't.
He got a hand in it. He got a hand
in it by picking the team that he did pick because he didn't scope out the league like he was supposed to. As far as
I see now, I got him. I have a
it's a minor problem though. I'm not saying that it's his fault. I'm just saying
it's a hand in it. He got a hand in it.
No,
as big as he is on his homework, he didn't turn his assignment in this time. I'm just talking about as far as like how smart he is.
This is where I gotta go though. Who out there did he go after and miss on? Like I'm trying to say, like who Did the Lakers realistically have, like we just talked about, they had to fill their roster out with veteran minimum players. Like, if you're good enough, you're going to get a contract. So, like, who did they really have, or who did they all out? The only decision that I think that we went left on that people may want to go right, the Westbrook Buddy Hield thing. They missed on DeRozan because they didn't give him the extra year.
That's all right. Well, you missed. That's my whole point.
But
that's not a Bron thing. Bron would have gave him.
But the Anthony Davis thing, despite not even, I don't want to say despite, yes, it resulted in a championship, but that is a direct result of why the team stinks now, because when you trade the talent you do to get an Anthony Davis and then he doesn't play, you just got rid of a large chunk of your talent. So that's when I say he has a hand in there, because Brian for sure
had a hand.
Wanted them to go after AD. That's his guy, clutch sports for sure.
I'm pretty sure Russ tapped in.
Oh yeah,
I want to come home.
But I get this though. Like Russ, you know what I'm saying? Brian probably looked out there and said, who's who else? You feel me? DeRozan gone. We didn't give him the extra year. Literally, who else?
I mean, I think he just was like on some things where he like, you gotta think about it, man. Like, you got people like Kuzma. He was still trying to prove himself in the NBA. So he probably was doing stuff that on the court that's like, Brian ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So then he tried to, I'm going to create this vet team, you know what I'm saying, where we all kind of on the same page and we know what it is as being pros.
I miss KCP and Kuz because they played hard, bro. Like, this Laker team literally they look lazy. They look old. Bro.
Kyle Lowry was definitely one of the options before they ended up.
But even
with
I don't even
with Russ,
I think it's just a bad mix, bro. Like,
because Kyle Lowry is old too as well.
You got Russ and Brian not trying to play no defense, bro. He's not about to play no defense. So you gotta balance that out. Now it really, really, like you said, it's AD being out is a game changer, because
it is.
You expecting him to carry the Lakers for the next 8 years. 8. He's gonna be there for a while.
He might not be in the NBA in 8 years.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, the real thing. You feel me? But
he's supposed to be your franchise player. I get what you're saying.
But he's supposed to be like
New Orleans AD.
We about to Embiid him all night. You know what I'm saying? But we can't Embiid him all night because he chilling.
That's why Brian got him when he 36, 37. Or we thought he was gonna be the number one, and Brian could fill in around him and be.
Whenever you go to hoop with Brian, bro, he take away all your superpowers, man.
Come on, bro. AD, he did
it to Chris Bosh. He did it to K Love. He turned everybody. Y'all talk about Luka be putting everybody in corners, man. Brian, man, you call him Avon Barksdale. He called him Avon Barksdale, man.
He was OG.
When you go from the number one,
Brian was OG for sure.
When you go from number one option to number 3 option, somebody gotta sacrifice. K Love had getting numbers on a lottery team. Do you want to win, or do you want to just get?
So that's what happened with AD as well.
No, AD came in hoop. I think AD can't stay healthy.
He did.
Brian give him the ball. He get all the whatever he wants. It ain't that he's not this taken away from AD's game. AD can't stay healthy.
Yeah, he just gotta stay healthy, bro.
Brian led the league in assists to defer to him a whole year, bro. It was points that season where I was like, Brian, shoot the ball more, please. Like,
that's a fact. We was on his head about shooting the ball more.
Yeah, please. Sometimes you gotta shoot the ball more. Like, Brian will give AD the ball.
And when he deferred, they won the ship.
No, I'm not.
But then he gotta be out there to defer to somebody, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, AD is not the same player that he was when they won a championship.
At all.
He's not. I'm talking about. And it ain't even just it ain't even just game. It's just like passion. Like, I don't see it. Like,
even
I don't
his
see
J. AD was airballing triples early in the season. My boy was so broke he couldn't hit a J. It's like, man, what do we do? Russ
legs, man. He don't have legs no more. Russ, same thing.
Hitting
Your
the left
legs
side
gone.
of the glass. Like,
That's
man,
it.
this was crazy.
He got to get back. He got to get back to himself. I don't know what he got to do, but he definitely got to get back to himself. He got to get healthy. He got to get healthy.
Man, the
He gotta do- he
hyperbolic
gotta-
chamber.
You know what I'm
Jordan,
saying?
you say you got to get healthy on somebody else's team, though.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this, Art. I am trying not to overreact. I really am trying not to.
No, you got to. He's been hurt every year.
I'm literally starting to teeter that fence like AD.
This is third year.
He gonna
This
come
third
back this year. I think he like, bro, you can even just tell like he Hollywood.
Yes, it's just
Saying like
I agree.
Smell it on him. You can smell it on him. You like, ooh, you look Hollywood.
Man.
You know what I'm saying, like, he just looks Hollywood. Like, even when he's on the bench, I know you got your drip on, whatever, everything. But I don't remember AD being like that. I now if it was Russ, then I'm like, all right, you got the drip on. When I started seeing you just extra, you got the extra sauce on you now. It's like, nah, you a little different.
Even when he was saying stuff.
Go ahead, cuz.
I was gonna say, even when my bad to cut you off, even when he was saying stuff like, I just feel like AD starting to put his foot in his mouth in the media a little bit too. Like he's poking at the Suns and Devin Booker, and not saying like you're not supposed to be confident to defend your team, but I think like, AD, come on, man, like. Or even today,
back up your talk first.
Yeah, even today, I got some. Now don't get me wrong. Media probably ask you a stupid question and take something out of context and all that. But I seen him saying like, something along the lines of he ain't worried about getting traded or something this summer. And I know you're supposed to say that when you a caliber player like that, but like, I don't know. I just feel like AD needs to just kind of humble himself like a smidge and just like, let's grind again, AD. You feel me? Like,
I think he, hey, Art, I think he just too caught up off that bubble shit. Like, man, people ain't really respecting that too hard, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't just implementing that into history. Just like, man, it's like an asterisk on that joint. Just a slight. I mean, bro, if you want to say this about KD's championship, you got to say this about Bron's, and then like that was a injury prone season for everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
what?
I'm just saying, you say it about Kawhi's. You say it
AD
about Kawhi.
wouldn't have played if there wasn't a pandemic, actually, which is crazy. He was supposed to be out for the playoffs.
Supposed to be out.
The 3 months off saved him, and he came back for the bubble, and they got to smacking folks.
It's crazy. Brian get discredited because of global pandemic.
We didn't even mention his name.
No. We talking about AD, bro. We didn't say nothing about that, bro.
You just said the bubble tip.
You just said you just said we gotta discredit Brian and them if we gonna discredit that. You just said that, man.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said we gonna discredit ADs and Kawhi's. We gotta discredit Bron's.
I ain't say discredit Bron's. If I didn't mean to say that, I'm just saying what I meant to say is we got to throw an asterisk on there. Like, you always throw these asterisks on these other people's championships. Like,
I don't throw no ash. I mean that he was on the overkill team.
He biased. He biased, dog. Like
a little bit.
Like, he'll answer the stuff that the people that he don't really like.
Kawhi's, I don't throw asterisks on Kawhi's, even though he just got the luck of the draw with the injuries. You feel me?
I mean, what you think LeBron got, bro? He played Miami in the finals, bro.
Who?
Played Miami in the finals.
Who? I mean, but like, who on the East was supposed to come out there?
Yeah, like
Giannis. Giannis was hurt.
But to that, I mean, had Milwaukee.
You think Giannis would have beat? You think Lakers would have beat Giannis in that year?
That year, yeah. Giannis wasn't this Giannis that year.
We don't know that though.
Or I don't think that was before Drew Holiday.
It's only a season removed, my man.
So was that before Drew Holiday? I don't know if they had Drew.
Drew was on the Pelicans still because he was with them in the bubble.
Bledsoe was over there still, but I still.
Your guy, Art.
Chill.
That was his man's.
Man,
no, this is all I've said about Eric Bledsoe. This is all I said.
This to the pod. We need to bring this.
This is all I said. All I said was in their primes.
Should have been a football player. What?
In their primes, he's in the same tier of caliber of players Mike Conley. I didn't say
he's not.
What,
bro? They in the same tier.
What?
No,
in their primes. Now it's over.
What?
But they in the
What?
same tier, bro.
What
What
was
prime?
Eric Bledsoe?
What prime? What are you talking about?
What was
Bro,
the
he was
Bledsoe
getting
prime?
25 and 5 on the Suns, man. Y'all forgot about baby Bledsoe, man.
I gotta
Prime.
see this.
Stop.
He was.
Stop it, man.
He
Like,
was.
What my dog say?
He was on the Suns when they were super boo boo, like when they first got Devin Booker, man. They were.
What my dog Rozier say, dog? Drew Bledsoe.
You feel me?
Yeah, he was weak by then. You can't. We ain't talking about
man.
that.
No disrespect, Eric Bledsoe, man.
Yeah, y'all be tripping at my
no disrespect, Eric Bledsoe, but I just don't think listen,
he wasn't. He not no Conley, bro.
That's a terrible comparison,
bro. They in the same tier, bro.
No,
they in
not,
the
bro.
Kyle Lowry
not
tier.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Conley a better player,
bro. If you ask any basketball player, bro,
I'm not saying that Bledsoe is better than Conley. Y'all not hearing me.
He in a higher tier than Bledsoe.
So y'all saying Bledsoe like tier 4 then is what y'all saying?
Yeah, basically, yeah. yeah.
Y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespectful.
No, absolutely.
I don't like talking like this. I'm not disrespecting no NBA players. I'm just saying, bro. Bledsoe, all due respect, bro. I just don't think, you know what I'm saying?
So like y'all putting Conley up there with who? Like Tony Parker's
So you mean to tell me like that Memphis was just getting where they was getting to because they had Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol?
Bro, you're not hearing me. I don't think anything negative of Conley.
I understand what you're saying, but
I'm agreeing with you. No. You're not hearing me. Conley definitely helped Memphis when they were winning. Conley is a good player, but Eric Bledsoe is in the same tier of player as Mike Conley.
No,
Conley is a tier up.
Yeah.
No, he's not. What?
I don't want to be here. Tweet Bledsoe.
Bro, I'm sorry he didn't get to play with Gasol and Zach Randolph and them. He had to play with.
So you want me to tell me he didn't make them better?
I just said he did.
Bledsoe, I mean, Conley had a hell of a career, bro, in Memphis, bro. I'm sorry.
He did. But like who are you putting Conley in? Like what tier of player is Conley in there with?
I didn't hear people like Yo Boy. I didn't hear people like Yo Boy say he gave him fits his whole career. Steph Curry said out his whole mouth.
Bro,
I don't see nobody in it. I don't see no real player saying Eric Bledsoe. Like,
Eric Bledsoe got stuck on castaway teams this whole career until by the time he was on good
Milwaukee.
Bro, he's done now. He's done. He's done now.
Art, but how better can it get? You're playing with arguably top 3 best player in the league.
Bro, at this point, his career is done. I don't care about this Bledsoe.
I'm talking about when he was with Milwaukee.
Right.
Them was his best years.
No, it wasn't. Phoenix was his best years. He was still good in Milwaukee.
Phoenix was his best years, but they was so weak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because his team was trash. Who was on his team?
Because he wasn't. Yeah, he didn't.
What's 20 when you losing?
What's LeBron's 30 when he getting 50 L's in the season?
We ain't talking about that.
20 and 30 is 10 more points a night, Art.
I'm just saying, Bledsoe was hooping, but the team sucked. Who was on that
Bledsoe
team?
Sucked too, though.
I guarantee you, if he played the last 20 games with Portland, he would have averaged 22.
All I'm saying is, what tier is Conley in? When y'all tell me what tier Conley is, name the rest of the players in that tier. Who he in there with?
And Conley?
It don't have to be right now. It could be on another episode.
Yeah, because
name him.
I'll name him right now.
He better than.
Who else is it? What tier is Conley in, and what other point guards are in there with him?
No, Bled and like that Reggie Jack tier. Reggie Jack been hooping lately too.
Reggie has been hooping.
So really, Reg might have graduated on Bled. Like,
I'm just waiting to hear where Conley at. That's all. Because you can't put him up there with the Chris Pauls and Nashes and them.
He the tier below them, a tier above Bled though.
So he in the Kyle Lowry tier then is what you're saying.
For sure.
Yeah,
Bledsoe can be in that tier, might be in the bottom of it, but Bledsoe in there.
He ain't in that Lowry tier.
No, man.
He not even in that. He not even in Scary Terry tier.
No, not even touching Scary.
Oh wait, but Scary just went crazy this year though. Scary just went crazy this year though. So like
Mike Conley, Atlanta Hawks, Jeff Teague, they all the same, man.
No,
they all the same.
No, Jeff Teague and Eric Bledsoe is the same. No, they're the same.
Low key, give me prime Teague. Give me prime Teague over Bled.
For sure. I'll take it too. Give me Atlanta Teague.
Give me prime Atlanta Teague over Bled for sure.
Y'all know, man. Y'all disrespectful, man. That's crazy.
I was just saying, your take is awful. Like, I'm not.
Y'all disrespectful.
Like, bro.
Y'all disrespectful.
This is what we do. I mean, this is what we be on, bro.
Y'all crazy.
Look, bro. We gotta move on, man. Cause we done got on the Lakers for too long. We got distracted with this Bledsoe nonsense. I ain't gonna, like I said, man, no disrespect to Bledsoe, man. Hey, man, I don't want no smoke, bro. Feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I like that Raymond Sessions tier.
Oh no, we gotta go. We gotta go to the next.
You like Brevin Knight here?
Oh man, y'all crazy, dog. Not the Ramon Sessions.
I take Jamal Tinsley over Eric Bledsoe.
Oh man,
Tens Cahoot.
He like more like Bledsoe like Travis Best, bro.
All right, bro. All right.
Like,
let's talk about these
like
players,
Mookie, like Mookie.
Oh man,
no, he got a lot of Troy Hudson to his tier.
Oh, not Troy Hudson. Shout out Troy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know that kind of tier, man.
Y'all put him with Tony Delkin, Lindsey Hunter,
Bobby Jackson.
B Jack, I don't know. B Jack.
Yeah, Bobby had work.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Phoenix Bled had some years, bro. I give him that. But like, I don't know. It wasn't like his game ain't in the higher tier he ain't a Conley tier.
Because he was on bad team. And Conley was on the grindhouse for a decade, and they was cold.
Con was cooking.
He was
with Rudy, Zach, and Mark though.
He was cooking.
Can I say something wild?
What?
If I had to start a team and I needed a point guard and I only had two choices.
Oh, God, here we go.
And it's Ish Smith and Eric Bledsoe.
Oh man, come on.
Who you gonna take?
Come on.
We going, all right, Phoenix Bled or you feel me? Because Ish all right now. He did all right for the Pistons.
Might take Ish, dog.
Y'all crazy, man.
I just messing with you right now.
Y'all crazy.
I'm not playing. I might take Ish.
Wow,
bro. He off the Devontae Graham tier.
Devontae Graham.
No, he got a lot of Devontae Graham tier to him. I like that for Bled.
DJ Augustine. In Charlotte?
Yeah, they right there. Augustine was nice.
Y'all gonna keep naming point guards to keep trying to diss them, man. Come on.
I'm done. All
no, right. Then another one gonna pop in your head.
Not, bro.
I'm man.
Bro, I promise you I'm done, bro.
He in that Derek Fisher tier, man.
I know Fish a 5-time champ, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Legend. Don't play.
Fish got cojones. He Bled cutting 0.4 seconds to win. You feel me? He not doing low key.
Then you low key
put him out there with Cole.
He wasn't even had the cojones to do that.
Listen, man. Eric Bledsoe keep playing. He gonna be Dennis Smith out.
Man.
Is he still playing?
No, he just got hurt. He ain't played when he got traded over to
the Clippers,
Portland. Because remember he got traded from the Clippers.
Oh, see, yeah, I lost track of him once he went to the Clippers. Yeah, he done now for sure.
Chucky Atkins route.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, let's move on. All right, man, take us to some of these playoff scenario. I mean, these play-in scenarios for the Western Conference.
So we'll start with the West, where it's pretty much set in stone. Spurs got to go to New Orleans, and the Clippers.
What's the seeding and stuff?
Spurs are 10, which means they got to go to 9 and see New Orleans, and then the winner of that game then has to play the loser of the other play-in game, which is Minnesota and the Clippers.
But I thought maybe did the Spurs win tonight?
The Spurs.
I think they lost tonight. So I think New Orleans still New Orleans they still got a chance. Matter of fact, did they move up?
No, the Spurs are 10th and New Orleans is 9th. So
right. Yeah, I'm tripping. So they fall down a little bit farther. Okay.
So yeah, that's why it's pretty much set.
Yep, you're right.
So how do y'all see that playing out? I guess starting with the 9-10 matchup. Zion is supposed to be back next week.
I think that's kind of dangerous, but I mean, I don't know.
Get that boy out there on the floor. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that too. I mean, they probably got to see what's up with him. But I mean,
I say New Orleans can get San Antonio.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'll be a good game for sure.
I trust CJ. And then Ingram been dealing with a hamstring injury too, so he been kind of in and out.
But
every time he come back and plays, he looks good. So I like New Orleans right
now. Shout out Willie. Shout out Detroit.
Yes, sir.
But something about Pop versus Willie Green in a 1-game take-all, man. I don't know, man. Pop might come up with something, man.
I don't trust Pop no more.
You don't trust him no more?
No, man. No. That old Pop big time coach mind. No. I'm taking Willie all day long, bro. The way Willie, bro, they started off 1-12, bro. He got them boys rolling. No, good basketball, bro. Like
that's facts.
I'm going with Willie. Willie put in his time as far as on all these great teams that you done seen, from the Golden States to the Phoenixes. This is time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's been on a lot of them coaching staff. Yeah, bye, Pop.
And I just think CJ got some experience. I know he never won no shit, but he got that playoff, that hunger.
Even that Lakers game. That's what I kind of knew. I was like, man, the Lakers might go home, because I'm just looking at CJ gonna take care of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of the moment.
Mid-range specialist, all type.
I'll be leaving out my boy Ingram too, because he for sure sent Brian off for the little 30-point biscuit too.
We ain't leaving Ingram out.
I definitely said him. I said he been dealing with a hamstring injury, but every time that he comes back in them in and out games, he play well. So
I was just about to say, that's really why I like New Orleans. CJ and BI together, like JV, I just think,
and Big JV.
And I rock with Tunis, but like. I don't know. I just like them two. Them two ball handling, them leading your team. They both can score. They both handle well. Them two together give me the confidence. Like the play-in wise, I love DeJounte, but I don't know. I think he can fight an uphill battle.
They've been winning without him too. DeJounte been out the last 3 games because he had like a little upper respiratory problem or whatever.
Tyus Jones been playing well.
Tyus Jones been playing pretty good.
Man, Art. Too. Not to throw us off topic, but me and Art had a conversation about who good on the Monte Morris market. That good
the backup, young backup point guard.
That you gonna stick around because you a cold backup. Tyus Jones is great on the Monte Morris market. I'm telling you, like he one of them names. Like he gonna
Fred before he took off.
We messed up. That's Trey
Jones. Yeah,
Trey Jones.
Oh, okay.
Little bro.
The other one's in Memphis. I got you. Yeah,
that's Trey.
Both of the Joneses is good Monte Morris markets though.
Yeah,
they both solid. They both play hard. They know they make shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good assist to turnover ratio. Don't just throw the ball away. Smart.
So the second game is going to be Clippers, Minnesota. Paul George is back. He been looking good.
Yes, they did beat Phoenix the other night.
It's time for playoff Reggie too.
And Ellis had 49 tonight too.
Yeah, but he have a lot of off nights too. Like it's just like.
So you see the Clippers going there and taking Minnesota out. That's what it sounded like, Jaden.
I'm not saying that they can, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because like Cat got to show us he can get it done. Oh, they
This
not
their
proven.
first time on this stage.
They
Yeah,
not
this their
proven.
first time on that
Like,
stage.
They just
Think
got to
Cat
show.
gonna get it done.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with the Clippers, bro. I really feel like I don't think they gonna just I don't see them. Even though it would be smart for them to just go ahead and lose, I don't think they should go into the playoffs because I mean it's just like I feel like Minnesota got a better chance in the playoffs rather than the Clippers because I feel like the Clippers gonna time out even though Lou might coach them to a second round. You never know.
But I mean, the loser of this game then has to go play the Pelicans, assuming they beat the Spurs to then get the 8th speed.
But I thought I thought it was it ain't 7-8.
7 plays 8.
So it'd be
and then
then they would have to play 9-10.
Yeah,
the loser
right.
play the winner 9-10.
Shit, I'm going New Orleans.
I'm thinking
to get Minnesota.
I'm thinking Clippers don't make the playoffs.
You think they would lose to Minnesota and the Pelicans?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's when the coaching come in.
D'Lo and Cat. I think they can get it done one night.
I think I'm gonna take the Pelicans on that one.
Is Kawhi going to possibly? He not coming back. Dennis shut that down.
Yeah, I ain't having that. We gotta start fresh next year, man.
So you saying when you asking about LeBron playing the last 2 games, Uncle Dennis is the guy you absolutely shouldn't ask about whether to play or not, because Uncle Dennis gonna tell you to sit down.
That ain't the same scenario.
Like, man,
you getting your money? All right, no, you ain't playing.
As soon as Russ missed one of them joints off the side of the glass, looking over like, how your hamstring feeling?
Go and knock him down. Come on.
You feel me? Come on now.
So
Uncle Dennis be sounding like a mob figure, man.
Yeah, so they offered Kawhi, but they got to run it past Uncle Dennis first. So
ain't having it.
He's in the waste management business, you know what I mean?
Right. Tony, shout out Tony Soprano. In the East, it's hard to say who's gonna play each other because Cleveland's in 7th right now, and the Hornets are in 10th, and obviously Brooklyn and Atlanta's between them, but they're all only separated by 2 games. Yeah. So I'll just say this. Out of these 4 teams, which 2 do you see moving on to the playoffs?
Atlanta, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Atlanta, yeah. And I know you a Cavs guy, Art, so what's up, man?
Cavs don't have the experience for sure. So
I really like Charlotte, man. I
will say one thing. If Jared Allen and Evan Mobley come back and they got to play the Hawks,
I think Charlotte getting blew their first game, whoever they play.
I think Atlanta will beat Charlotte.
I like Charlotte.
I don't know. I think I might go like Cleveland, Brooklyn, dog. If they get Evan Mobley back and Jared Allen, bro, I think I'm gonna go with Cleveland. I'm gonna go with Cleveland. I'm gonna go with Cleveland and Brooklyn, bro.
I'm just gonna go with the team that I think got the best players, and that's Atlanta and Brooklyn to me.
Is John Collins coming back? I don't think John Collins coming back, and then you just praying that Trey can just
give you 45 and 12.
He been doing it though.
Man, bro.
But in a 1 game take all, they might box one his ass up out of there real quick.
He might catch fire too, though. You feel me?
But I think Darius kind of middles that out. Plus, you add the big man. I think
Cleveland do got a lot of length, though. I will say that.
And Karras has been playing very well for him too.
I forgot about Karras. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
is Laurie done?
Laurie playing.
Laurie back.
Laurie out there. I mean, they just lost a game to Orlando the other night.
Before they had all them injuries, Cleveland was rolling, man.
It was rolling. They look real good. That's what I'm saying. If they get them bigs, they get their bigs back. I'll really take Cleveland over Atlanta. I just think when I look at it, when I line them up, Trey is dynamic. But I think Darius can flame that out a little bit. Like if Trey,
it sounds like it's gonna come down between Cleveland and Atlanta.
Yeah, if it's like if Trey got 40, Darius gonna have 25. You know what I'm saying? He been doing it. He been doing
Atlanta is sneaky though, because Bogdan will get 20 in a
You
game.
feel me?
Herder will get 20 if you
praying though.
You
Hunter might sneak a 15 there and there.
I'm gonna take a consistent team
that play defense.
That play defense, which you know what they gonna do. You know what they gonna do, huh? It's one night. That's
one night.
Atlanta got the experience though, because they done been in these tough games.
ECF
beat Philly
last year, right?
Beat Philly and New York back to back.
Conference finals last year.
So they've been here. They've been here.
You need 16 points from Gallinari.
Danilo, one of them vets that might can do that.
Like you need.
They gonna have to play a perfect game to come
what
out.
What Trey be doing?
Then the coldest is when he embarrasses somebody, goes back to his huddle and points at him.
Oh, Trey be fooling.
Like why he trying to guard me, man?
Trey be fooling.
What he did to Patty Mills the other day was crazy.
Is that when he crossing in, stepped back and kind of waited, like shimmy, knocked the triple?
Patty almost did the splits and then he hit one on him, gave him one of these.
Hang crossovers, his hang dribbles with his
he's so fast too. It's like you don't know what he gonna do. He might.
Depending on how these play-ins and playoff goes, we might have to revisit that Ja Morant, Trae Young.
I already revisited. I take Trey. I'm sorry.
It's hard.
I should have never saw. I've been taking Trey since high school and college. In the college, I remember when everybody turned against the art in our group chat. I was one of the people like, y'all tripping. Trey going crazy. I can't waver now. That's my guy. I'm rocking with Trey.
You gotta think about it like, is it?
I love Ja though.
I don't know. I think it's just different scenarios. Like
I just think Trey score and assist more. What else are we?
But I see what Nick's is saying because Atlanta is like all built around Trae Young to
what
do
can
that.
Trey do for you,
like, right?
Yeah, but
he cold enough to where you can just do, put him because Ja can't shoot it like Trey.
Yeah, but are you celebrating Luka for literally the same situation?
Oh no, for sure. I'm a Trey guy, so I rate Trey higher than most people for not just on the point guard scale, like on a whole player scale.
Right.
He Trey is a borderline top 10 player in the game for me.
I mean,
production
wise, he trying to make that case for sure. Yeah,
if he's not there. He
right there. You feel me? If he ain't there, he right.
Because there. it's like a mix between him doing Steph Curry stuff, but also like Allen Iverson stuff in the one player. Now, obviously, he not as great as those two yet, but skill wise,
he trying to sprinkle a little bit of your man's in there too. Man.
I see a lot. What I see a lot is his efficiency is off the roof now. Like as far as like he understanding, like I think he understanding like a whole
where he needs to be at on the court. Mm-hmm.
Just like a whole entire game, like a fourth quarter. Like I've seen games where like I go watch when I went to watch him at here in Atlanta. He might start off the game and score 15 in the first quarter, and then just chill the second and third quarter and just rally up 15 assists. And then score, 15 in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Man, got 30. You know what I'm saying? Like he just be doing like I feel like he learned the game is becoming easy now. Like he understanding the pace, everything, what he need to do, what quarters he need to do. It's almost like when y'all ever heard that quote when Melo was talking about how Jordan told him how to get 20 or something. I think he was like, get this amount of points per quarter and then sprinkle it in with like, you know what I'm saying? Like you learning how to be a pro. You know what I mean? You learning the game. So like, I don't know. Trey ain't gonna do nothing but keep getting better, man. But he just gotta them dudes around him gotta be confident. Like you need Kevin Herter got paid this summer. Bogdan got a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like them guys gotta make shots. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Herter has to make shots because what else are you out there for?
Yeah,
that's it.
So what else?
DeAndre Hunter.
I mean, DeAndre out. He's a 3-and-D guy.
He's a check guy. Yeah, he's a check guy.
Make wide open shots. So
he 3-and-D.
He a 3-and-D guy. Like you can get him passes. I get him passes. If he don't make a shot.
Farewell tour Lou Williams. Is he still playing or is he hurt?
Lou chilling, bro.
He at Magic City.
Living Pepper Lou, baby. He getting it, man. He chilling. Lou, one of the people who would turn up in the off for you.
He's scared.
That's what they've been.
Spell trade for a minute, score a couple
look like
baskets.
He been wanting it. It don't look like he been like
to the line.
It don't look like he been wanting to like.
He really ain't been playing that much. If you look at his box, like
they told him to just chill, man.
Yeah, his minute's been low.
Bro, he at home, bro. Like
this is last year. This saved him for the shoot. They got to make the off, so we'll see what happens.
Straight getting them off. Honestly, I hate to say it because I don't think Charlotte gonna make it, but LaMelo like rising fast on my list of favorite players, man. So I love Charlotte too.
It's crazy with the play, and we don't realize like how competitive the NBA has been this year. Because think about it, if this was only like a traditional 8 teams get in like it normally is, and like Durant and them wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now.
I hated to play in at first, but I actually like it now because it kind of.
I kind of like it.
It creates excitement for sure.
Excitement, like these guys still competing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they still competing down to the end. You feel me? Like it felt like you starting to weave out the the reals and the fakes. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely getting there. You know what I mean? And I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs, bro. You know, they on board. You know, we're gonna be back next week to give y'all, full playoff coverage on, what we thinking after the playing games. This was a great talk. I feel like this episode was this was the downfall of the Lakers episode. Like, that's why I'm gonna name it. It's gonna be the downfall of the Lakers. Like, who's to blame? You know what
Last time talking about them to the off season.
Yeah, we ain't talking.
Yeah, they going fishing, man.
Now we can talk about some real basketball. You know what I'm saying? That
yes, sir.
That Hollywood spiff, you know what I'm saying? We saw some real ball. No.
He bled in that good Mo Williams tier.
Come on, man. You still going, man.
He might not even be with Mo, dog. He might not be Mo, dog. You know what I'm saying? He might be like what's my man that used to play with the Pistons, dog? Was it Mike Jackson? Was it no
Mike James?
Mike James.
Mike James low-key had go though.
Mike James could hoop a little bit.
But I'm just saying, Mike James did have go, but they might be in the same
Come on.
No, that's solid.
No, who was the other one that had Super G? Will Bynum.
Oh yeah,
Will Bynum could hoop for sure. Little fella too.
He has some G. He has some G.
No, Will Bynum, you feel me?
Yeah, he
good
was
tier.
He was good. He a good tier. You taking him? You ain't putting him in that tier.
No, he about. But if Bled did average 20, for a season.
All right, man. Final one. Lindsey Hunter. That's what it is. Let's just leave it there.
Oh, you done struck a nerve with Art.
Lindsey Hunter, man. Shout out Detroit legend.
Shout out Lindsey. Shout out Lindsey. Y'all crazy.
All right, man. That's the episode for us, man. We holler at y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.